Imagine a world where a single mistake could have ended everything in the blink of an eye. That was life during the Cold War, a tense standoff between the United States and the Soviet Union that lasted for decades. Behind the scenes, spies were everywhere, secrets were traded in dark alleys, and the world came frighteningly close to nuclear disaster more than once. Today, we're diving into Cold War secret stories of spies, mistakes, and near misses that explain just how close humanity came to changing history forever. Picture this: it's 1962, and a U.S. spy plane flying over Cuba spots something terrifying: missiles. Not just any missiles, but nuclear ones placed there by the Soviet Union. Suddenly, the world was one bad decision away from nuclear war. For 13 days, leaders in Washington and Moscow stared each other down, waiting to see who would blink first. Families built bomb shelters, schools held duck and cover drills, and everyone wondered if tomorrow would even come. In the end, secret deals and backchannel talks saved the day. But the Cuban Missile Crisis proved just how fragile peace really was. Now, let's step into the shadowy world of spies. Think of James Bond, but in real life. During the Cold War, both sides had armies of secret agents working to uncover each other's plans. One of the most famous was Aldrich, a CIA officer who secretly sold information to the Soviets. His betrayal cost the lives of several American informants. On the other side, the Soviets had their own double agents, like Oleg Gordievsky, who secretly helped the West by feeding them inside information from Moscow. These stories remind us that sometimes wars aren't fought with tanks or bombs, but with whispers and secrets. But espionage wasn't the only danger. Mistakes happened, scary ones. In 1983, a Soviet officer named Stanislav Petrov was sitting in a bunker monitoring radar screens when alarms suddenly went off. According to the system, American nuclear missiles were already on their way to the Soviet Union. Petrov had seconds to decide whether to report it, which could have triggered a massive counterattack. Instead, he trusted his gut, believing it was a false alarm, and he was right. His calm decision may have literally saved the world from nuclear war. And then there were the near misses that sound almost unbelievable. In 1983, NATO was running a military exercise called Able Archer. To Western leaders, it was just practice, but to the Soviet Union, it looked like the real thing, an actual attack about to happen. Soviet forces prepared to launch their own missiles, thinking they had only minutes before it was too late. Thankfully, the misunderstanding ended before shots were fired. But it was a chilling reminder of how easily the Cold War could have turned hot. Even ordinary objects carried secrets. Tiny cameras hidden in pens, suitcases with false bottoms, and even shoes with transmitters were all part of Spycraft. Some agents even used dead drops, leaving packages in hollow tree stumps or under park benches for others to pick up later. It was like a real-life game of hide-and-seek, except the stakes were global survival. Technology, too, played a massive role. Satellites flying high above Earth could photograph entire cities. Listening devices picked up whispers across oceans. Computers were starting to emerge, creating new ways to crack codes and share intelligence faster than ever before. Each side wanted to be one step ahead, and every new gadget could tip the balance of power. But perhaps the scariest part of all was how much of the Cold War came down to human judgment, people deciding in moments of stress whether to push a button or hold back. One wrong move, one nervous leader, one misunderstood signal, and the world might look very different today. And yet, through all the fear, something remarkable happened. Despite all the spies, the mistakes, and the close calls, the Cold War ended without a nuclear war. So, what can we learn from these Cold War secrets? Maybe that sometimes restraint is stronger than force, that listening and understanding matter more than shouting and threatening, and that the fate of billions can rest in the hands of just one person choosing to wait, to think, to hope for peace instead of destruction. The Cold War was more than just history. It was a high-stakes drama filled with secrets, betrayals, and unbelievable close calls. It showed the world both the danger of unchecked power and the importance of careful diplomacy. And even though those days are behind us, the lessons remain as important as ever. If you found these stories of spies, mistakes, and near misses as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more incredible history explained in a way anyone can enjoy. The past is full of hidden stories, and together we'll keep uncovering them one by one.